Hello, Sagittarius. This is Vanessa from Celestial Soul Tarot, and welcome to your mid-month reading for August 2022. Thanks so much for joining me, and hopefully you're all doing well. So we're going to take a look into the overall theme for this reading, right? Second half of August 2022, messages for Sag. What's coming through for Sagittarius at this time? And remember, these readings are general, right? Just keep an open mind, and remember, not every reading will be for you, okay? That's pretty basic. Let's take a look here into these messages for, Sag. Here we have the Fates, right? And this is very beautiful energy, right? It does come across as, again, it's faded, but it's like an opportunity or, right, there's something here where, again, if there were blocks, delays, setbacks, challenges, right, the gates are opening. You know, the doors are opening. There's potential, like I said, opportunity, blessings, right? Ideas, inspiration, right? Being creative. There's something here that's going to help you to open up. It could be like an unexpected meeting, of people, I mean, there could be some unknown, unexpected message that you receive, right? Something that's really going to help you, right? It's something it's like a timing type of energy here where whatever this is, and with Yang here, this is really going to help you to take action, especially if you've been blocked within yourself, you've been stuck, or, maybe you've been waiting for information, waiting for an opportunity. I feel like this energy is going to get unstuck, allowing you to move forward, and it comes across as some sort of sudden, unexpected situation, circumstance, again, allowing you to proceed in the direction that you are meant to go in, right? Whatever this is for you. Let's take a look into the runes here. We'll do a casting. We'll see what messages are coming through for you here. Sagittarius, right? What do we have coming through for Sag? At this time, let's take a look here. Sagittarius. Okay. So we're going to take a look into the recent past here for some context. And so what I'm going to do is just take a look into the runes here as we move through the reading, and the tarot is going to actually clarify and add more information to what I'm already picking up, right? So taking a look, like I said, into your recent past, it's coming across as a situation where you're opening yourself up to guidance, opening yourself up to receiving, right? It comes across as messages, maybe even advice from other people, but some sort of guidance to help you along your way in regards to the next steps, right? I think you have a higher vision for yourself or your future, kind of knowing what you want, but there could be a lack in regards to not really knowing how to proceed. I mean, there could be a lack of planning on your part. So there could be like a bigger picture goal in the past here. But the fact of the matter is, with Lagu's Merc stave, right, there is this sense of, again, lack of imagination, lack of creativity, maybe feeling blocked somewhere within yourself, not really expressing your emotions, right? There could be trapped or blocked emotions, that really want to come out for allowing you to express yourself, right? So I feel like there could be like a lack of movement, or it could have felt a little rigid in the past here for some of you, right? But even though you have a basic overall vision, there's no real direction, so to speak, right? And that's kind of what I'm picking up here. Let's take a look. What do we have coming through for Sagittarius? Okay, so we have the King of Cups in the reverse, right? Male or female, these are not gender-specific readings, right? And so with this energy here, right, again, with coming up with Lagu's reverse, this can also come across as someone who, it's almost like you're no longer fulfilled, you're no longer happy. There could be a low-level depression, again, feeling dark or feeling like a darkness or feeling lost, again, in regards to this past, right? Again, which is opening you up to something bigger. So some sort of major change and shift in your life has occurred where you're lacking the sense of feeling aligned with what you were doing, whether it was a career or a lifestyle. Maybe it was a relationship type of situation, but you were no longer in love. You weren't loving it. You weren't enjoying it. You weren't happy, right? And there's this sense of loss of feeling connected to that because you're opening yourself up to something new, a new connection is what's coming through here quite strongly, okay? So let's take a look into the current situation, current energies, right? And there's this like a breakthrough or awakening that's coming in here, right? A sense of awareness and gaining clarity and coming out of a dark place and again, moving into towards a light. And again, this is a transitional type of energy, right? So now it's like you're on your way out of this dark period and you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing dawn break again, right? You're starting to turn your energy around. It's almost like this promise of a new day type of energy, right? So, you know, that things are going to turn around for you. So there could have been a lot of sadness in the past here. And again, whatever this, and it comes across, like I said, a dark period, but you're opening yourself up to guidance and perhaps why is this happening, but you're being guided in a new direction and you're opening yourself up to taking that. So now there's this major transformation within yourself, these breakthroughs, major changes within, but like I said, as within, so without. When you start making changes and change your lifestyle, change your way of thinking, you know, release old fears, all of these things, old habits and ways of doing things, your outside will start to transform as well, right? There's changes that need to be made, decisions that need to be made here, right? Yeah, there's the Tower. Major changes, breakthroughs for some of you here. But like I said, there's a transformation within yourself, like clarity, epiphanies, aha moments. It's like, you can't do this. For some of you, it's like a liberation. You need to liberate yourself from this structure, this box of a way of doing thing, a plan, a life. Like again, for some of you, maybe it's leaving a home, leaving a career, liberating yourself. You have to, there's this feeling, like it's a deep feeling within yourself of like, I need to do this, right? And I could pick up more of an energy of getting all kinds of clarity as to, okay, what's the next step? What do I need to do? Because it's like you need to start building. It's like the need to rebuild your life in some way, shape, and form for the better, right? And for some of you, you could have had something completely taken away from you in the past here, right? There's something quite dark and alone, very emotional in the past here, where again, there's an opportunity for you to rebuild your life here. So whether you are currently in a situation where it's like you have to take something out, or it's already been removed and it's a breakthrough on how you can rebuild, right? So it could be either or here, but let's take a look into the challenge here, right? Birkenau, there's this brand new beginning, this promise of something new right around the corner here. Yeah, Four of Cups. So this is just telling me that for some of you, it's like you're still in a situation that you're unhappy and you don't want to be in, right? And again, going through this energy of, say, I mean, like maybe it is a marriage for some of you, or a long-term commitment, or a career path where maybe for some of you, you're still there, but you went through like this dark night of the soul, going through this situation, and you're still there and you're kind of coming out the other side. It's like, I can't be here anymore. It's not healthy. It's not what you want. You don't see this for yourself anymore. It's not part of your bigger dream or your goal for yourself in your life, right? So again, it's coming across here with this Four of Cups. It's like you're bored, you're unhappy, you don't want to be there. You're no longer in alignment with it because you do have something new coming around here for you, right? And that's the thing. I feel like there's just this sudden need to make some major changes because you've already made the changes within yourself, right? We do have the Magician at the bottom of the deck at this point in time, right? And so this is ruled by Mercury, it's ruled by Uranus, this is Scorpio energy in the reverse here, right? And so because of this, it's like you have these ideas, you have the potential, you have your skills, right? All of these things at the tip of your, resources, experience, fill in the blank, whatever this is for you. But you have to take action with this. You have to actually do something to create a new reality. It's one thing to just think it and send it up to the universe, but nothing's going to happen, right? You can't just manifest it by just sitting at home and doing nothing. You have to actually take action. So there's steps that need to be taken. Have a plan, get organized, right? That's essentially what's coming through here. So I do feel like some of you are getting epiphanies and breakthroughs in regards to the types of changes that you need to make. And it involves, again, leaving a situation behind here because of a new opportunity that you're being guided to take. A situation, lifestyle, way of living, whatever this is for you. But let's take a look into the help here. Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's all kinds of options, opportunities, like I said, potential, assistance, help, guidance, whatever you're looking for here. We do have the Two of Cups. For some of you, it's new relationships, friendships, connections, a work situation, a contract, right? You and other people, you're in alignment, you get along, you fit in, it feels good, that sort of thing. And so maybe for some of you, you're looking for guidance and advice at this point in time. Absolutely. For other people, right, you're looking for a new relationship in regards to love, right? You're open. Maybe there's, for some of you, already somebody you're aware of. You just haven't moved forward with that for some of you, especially if you're in an existing relationship and not wanting to create a third-party dynamic, right? That just creates a whole new cycle of karma that you don't even want to get into. So this is why you don't enter third-party situations, right? You want to finish one before you enter something else, because it's going to come back around, right? In a way that won't be the greatest, right? So that's why you want to stay back from this. But anyways, what we have here for some of you is the fact there's a lot of potential for you to create something new for your life, right? Again, Ingwa's here, very creative. Again, it can come back, like I said, as very intense sexual type of energy, a new relation, magnetism, attraction, right? Just this strong, it has a strong like sexual desire for love, right? For, again, for some of you, it's this, with this angel here and this other person, right? Again, male or female, switch out these genders here, but there could be somebody that you feel like a higher power has sent you in your life, but you're not feeling, there's almost like a lack of communication. You are separated. You haven't seen this person in a long time. That's coming through here for some of you, where there's like, even down here is the challenge, is a missed opportunity with the relationship. Now, this could be for some of you, it just kind of came through here. If this is a relationship reading, that means some of you are in a marriage or long-term commitment that you are opening yourself up to leaving, breaking up, getting a divorce, and to pursue this missed opportunity from the past, that you feel this is someone you're meant to be with, is essentially what this is coming through as the help, right? But I'm also picking up here, like, say this is in general like a career path, like trying to start a new life for yourself, right? I mean, even new friendships and connections, right? Meeting people that are on the same type of new path that you are, right? Through, again, like a social media type of presence. So you're not actually in each other's physical reality. There's, I want to say, like, distance between the two of you, or the groups of you and other groups, depending on how many you're interested in, joining, to meet other people of like-minded, similar interests, right? That sort of thing, right? And very creative energy. So again, it's opening yourself up to a variety of possible ways of getting out there, maybe getting advice and looking at what other people are doing and how they got started in making changes with their life, right? And I think perhaps for some of you that's kind of like, it's like a free advice where you can start, where you can see how some people have already transformed their lives. They've left an old career behind. They've left a relationship behind, an old lifestyle that they were no longer in alignment with. And slowly through this process, you're opening yourself up to see how other people did it, they're sharing their stories, reading that information online, really helping you, realize that, hey, I've gone through that similar situation. I feel like we have a lot in common, right? Two of Cups. And so maybe for some of you here, just really getting creative and getting some ideas to help you to pursue and get organized with these next steps that you feel you are being guided to take here, right? So let's take a look into the advice here. And the advice here is telling you right now, I'm telling you with Isa and now these, that you're meant to stay right where you are. As much as you don't want to be where you are, as unhappy, I feel like you are starting to turn your life around. And I feel like, you do want to move in this new direction, but there is a need to have a plan. There's a need to get organized. So it's like to slow down. I want to say pump the brakes on this, Sag. Pump the brakes. Don't go too fast, right? We have, the Eight of Cups is telling me is the advice. So clearly you're emotionally detached. You want to move on. You're not happy. You're not fulfilled in regards to where you are, but you're physically meant to stay there, right? And I feel like for some of you, especially with this book, start learning, get organized, right? There's a need to start coming up with a plan here in regards to moving on before you move on. So sure, you're not happy where you are, but that's part of the process, is to work through these emotions. For some of you, it's working through an addiction. For some of you, it's working through some sort of situation where it's not completely closed out yet. It's not finished yet, right? Bringing me back to this Four of Cups, like you're bored. That's the challenge. You're bored and unhappy. And technically there's this, one cup from the universe that is offering you, this is the direction you're meant to go in. Well, yeah, trust your intuition. Burkino here is telling you, yes, there's a new opportunity here. And as bored and unhappy as you are, and maybe you're feeling rejected, unwanted, and unloved, you're still meant to stay right where you are. There's a need to, again, there's a restriction or block or delay, something that's holding you back as well, right? So again, for some of you, it could be like financial needs in regards to investing in this new thing, this new lifestyle, this new career path, right? There's a need to set up stability and security, and be kind of like to build a solid foundation instead of just jumping and quitting and just kind of throwing caution to the wind. I do not suggest that at all. That's not something that you should ever do. Don't throw caution to the wind. Don't just throw it out there and say the universe is going to catch me. Don't do that. You need to be practical, right? Come back down to reality here, Sagittarius. Come back down to reality. And if this is your reading, right, again, Ace of Pentacles, right? Be practical with this new beginning and start investing in something new, right? The new life, the new home, the new lifestyle, the new career. Investing in a career for yourself, be your own boss, whatever this is for you, but you have to be practical. There needs to be some financial backing with what you're doing, and start building from that. So for some of you, it almost feels like maybe you're doing two things at once. And I don't recommend third-party situations. That's not what I'm getting at, right? But if you want to rebuild your life and start off being single, start financing, saving money, that sort of thing, to move out and to leave a partner behind so that you can open yourself up to a brand new home and, have a career and finish that career off. Make sure you have money saved, but slowly start working evenings, weekends, whatever you can, to start doing this new thing that you want to do, that you feel you're connected to, what you love to do. Because again, there's blocks, nothing but blocks, delays, setbacks, challenges. There's a forced energy here of the need to go within, to get more clarity, to get more answers, to really just, like I said, pump the brakes, accept the situation that you're in, right? There's a kind of like you're being forced back on to really figure this thing out, again, to come up with a plan before taking any sort of major action, right? And that's essentially what this is. And this fates energy, there's going to be something here to help you. And it could be, again, groups of people, inspiration, guidance, advice to help you to open up to possible ways of doing things, but also trust your own intuition, right? And like look at maybe you need to talk with a financial planner, that sort of thing, to get your money in order, your resources in order before making any sort of major changes. Because I can see this here. Some of you are just ready to jump, ready to just, and I'm not meaning jump, I mean like leave, quit, give your 2 weeks notice, divorce your partner, whatever this is. It's like you just need to liberate yourself and break free. That's what, for some of you, this is where you're at. And I'm telling you to slow down, that you're meant to stay where you are. And as painful and restricting and uncomfortable as it might be, there's a real need for you to meditate, relax your mind, maybe separate yourself from this person and have your own place to sleep, right? Still stay where you are, but you need to kind of focus on doing your own thing as you start shifting out of this reality and creating a new one for yourself. But it's going to take some time. And like I said, there is patience involved, and you do need to create some structure in your life before forcing things ahead. Okay, so this is what I have for you here, Sag. I want to thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you found this reading helpful.